What is up, everybody? Welcome to the shadows that run alongside our car. This is some narrative thing, that's all I know. With whose eyes will you see the road through? Let's go with the guy, because I'm a guy. Gun it. I put the pedal to the floor. The wheels screech as we pull out into the lane. The car swerves, but it doesn't really matter. There's no one else out here as far as the eye can see. The abandoned station shrinks behind us until it's gone. And then it's just us in the long road. The world outside the windows passes by us in abstract, like the whole world's given up on having any meaning. We drive in silence. After a while, I hear the faint buzzing of the power window being rolled down. You sure that's a good idea? It's not like zombies are just going to hurl themselves at a moving car. Fair enough. Well, is this where this is going? Well, that was a thrilling conversation. So, guess this is kind of strange to be asking after 3 whole days, but what's your name anyway? Right, we never did introduce ourselves. It's, your name is Fiona. I don't know. Fiona. Well, nice to officially meet you then, Fiona. Name's Fiona. What's a good name? I don't know why I picked Fiona for the girl. My name is Lurkle. Lurkle. Okay. The car shudders briefly as we rumble over a series of potholes, but then the road smooths again. The humming of the engine reminds me of a storm brewing far off on the horizon. Beyond the occasional noises, we sit in silence. So, what were you doing before everything happened? Oh, well, that's the first time she's actually started a conversation. Guess I'm not so intimidating after all. What was I doing? God, what was I? A whole lot of nothing. I bet that sounds super impressive, huh? Just a scruffy drifter. Not sure if she wants to hear that. Let's be truthful. I was moving cross country. I don't know why you would dodge the question. Then everything went south. What about you? This ride is yours, right? Yeah. Well, it's really my dad's car. Or it was. Even when he was alive, though, I was the only one who ever drove it. Ah, I guess he didn't. Sorry, never mind. It's okay. The booze would have killed him eventually anyway. Good. Pretty quiet in here, huh? Surprisingly, not much noise at the end of the world. Do you think there's any radio stations left? I'd be pretty shocked if so. Reckon it couldn't hurt to look, though. She's fiddling with the dial. I'm pretty sure we're not going to find anything. Static comes in and out in waves. Every so often, the distortion gives the illusion of an actual sound, but then it goes right back to nothingness. Just then, though... Hang on a sec. Go back. I think I actually heard something. The noise faces in and out, then as something comes into auditory focus. Is that mariachi? I can't contain myself. The sound is unmistakable. Horns blare joyously over the static in a sick fanfare while a man's voice wails soulfully over it. I'm laughing so hard I nearly pissed myself. Fiona's nearly there too. That was not what I was expecting. Who the hell's out there running this? All the music that would be left. Man. I sink back into the driver's seat, letting my mind drift to the music. The dissonance is almost comforting. As the fractured chords wash over me, I don't try to pretend that I'm only lounging in a truck bed somewhere. Out in the sun, mid-afternoon, shirt damp and dirty from a hard day's work. For a moment, I almost believe it. The music falls short for a few seconds before starting up again. Wait, isn't this the same song again? Oh, it's probably an endless loop, because why wouldn't it be? Sure seems that way. Guess it's just ghosts on the waves after all. And the undead aren't exactly interested in DJing. What'd you think a zombie even listen to? Is death metal too obvious of an answer? Rob Zombie, or maybe they're all into baby metal these days. I don't know. I think the Grateful Dead seems more apt. You know, I've always wondered this. But what are they grateful for exactly? Maybe they finally found themselves some peace. Peace, huh? I wish they'd let the rest of us have some. Ain't so bad right now, anyway. Well, except for that. Shake my hand at the radio controls. So, what are you into, anyways? Music-wise, I really like Alanis Morissette, top 40 hits, that sort of thing. You, and don't tell me it's baby. Will you judge me if I actually said I haven't heard of them? No, that might be for best. What do you listen to, then? Most people look at me and expect me to be into Stones or Marley or something, but, well, you probably actually judge me more for this. Try me. ABBA. Just as I thought, she starts laughing at my expense. It's a nice sound, though. I'm not going to be poetic and say that it sounds like music or anything like that. Still, it's good to hear. Told you. No, it's fine. Their music's catchy. I mean, my parents listen to ABBA, but it's fine. Your parents? Yeesh. How old are you anyway? You seem a bit young for Alanis. How old do you think I am? I'm pretty sure there's no right answer to that question, except for that one. I'm 22. Shit. God, that's so young. She's practically a kid. What was I doing when I was 50? How old are you? Still wasting my life, I reckon. Wonder if she's even been to school. That young and the whole damn world's crashing down around her. I try not to make a face, but I can see my knuckle going white as my fingers grip harder into the wheel. The music's kind of similar to ABBA, isn't it? All peppy and stuff. You should be happy to have it. That's sure an optimistic take on it. Alright, enough of you. I reach down and turn the volume knob to a sharp left and the radio blissfully goes silent. Farewell, wailing man. Now it's just us again. Do you ever expect things to end up this way? It's getting dark, huh? The sun sets so late in the summer. Yeah. I guess she doesn't want to think about it. I can't say I blame her. I'm a bit surprised we still have any light at all at this hour. Especially without the street lights and all. It's like the sky's just saving it up. Looks a bit like a dying fire. Kinda fitting for the end of the world. So you never really told me what it is that you do. I mean, it doesn't have to be a job or anything. But, well... What do you like to do? Or what did you do before everything? Actually, I worked a lot. I didn't really have time for much other than that. I would wake up, shower, go to work, have a lunch break, back to work, get off work, eat dinner, and watch TV for a few minutes before passing out. And then the whole thing would start all over again in the morning. That was about it. I guess that'd be most people's story. Stuff out there wasn't tough. Was tough. Probably tougher now. Ha, all kind of pointless in the end, isn't it? You work your damn tail off and everything goes to pot anyways. And you just wonder why you didn't spend your time better, you know? Yeah. But I guess that doesn't matter either way. So what about you? I'm sure you didn't spend all your time listening to ABBA. I used to travel a lot, looking for work and stuff. I suppose you could call me a bit of a nomad. Well, that sure is lofty. That sounds really cliché. Not really, it sort of suits you. To tell the truth, I haven't really had much purpose in a while. I've just been getting by. When you can't find something to do, you sort of lose yourself. It gets to a pretty dark place. Got to the point I used to wish I could just take a vacation from life. Guess I got my wish, didn't I? Wishes never do come true the way you expect them to, huh? Yeah, monkey's paw. I don't think she knows I've noticed, but she's pressing at her gut a lot. What if she's still alright? Since I first ran into her, she's been in a rough way, and I'm not sure it's gotten much better. We probably should have looked for some more bags of that ginger stuff. Still feeling nauseous? Oh yeah, it's gotten a little bit better, but I'm just exhausted, which doesn't help things. You know how it is. I do, but Christ, I'm really not equipped for this. I know first aid, I can stitch up a cut, but gastric distress is a bit beyond me. You think we should stop and rest? Nah, like it or not, we'll be stopping soon anyway. Braking would just waste gas. Right, the fuel. If everything wasn't so weird these days, anyway, I'd call it suspicious that there was only a single tank's worth left. Not much we can do about that, though. Onward it is, then. Do you ever wonder, like, why us? How did we make it this far? And is it really such a good thing that we're still alive? Didn't used to. Did not used to. Honestly, I tried to not think so hard about stuff like that. If I stopped to wonder what my own life was worth it's a dangerous train of thought, I'll tell you that. We're here, that's what matters. Despite it all, we're here and we're safe. The how and why of it's just garnish on the salad. You know, I didn't believe it at first. I mean, that we were really facing the apocalypse or whatever. So the first couple months I just kept working, kept on like everything was fine. And then, listen, you don't gotta answer me if you don't wanna, but your old man, what happened? My dad? So he needed more beer, right? Of course he did. He was a deadbeat alcoholic. But they wouldn't even let him in our nearby liquor store anymore, so he wandered off to another one. It just so happened that that part of the town was infested. It took a while before I even noticed since he wasn't really any different from usual. That's pretty pathetic, huh? But so was my dad. And in the end, I won't be doing much better. Great, now I feel like I won't puke. Hey. Please don't say things like that, Fiona. One of us has to keep this up. Let's comfort her. My right hand off the wheel. Her hand is resting on her leg near the center console, so I reach over. I thought she might pull away, but she doesn't. Her shoulders fall, and I think I hear her sigh. Wow, her skin feels really cold. Is that normal? Maybe because the window's open? Maybe it's because she's sick. Really wish I knew a bit more about medical shit right about now. Actually, if she had a fever, shouldn't she be hotter? A chill like that can't be normal. It's not even that cold in here. But we're still here. Just remember that. Until that changes, there's still time. Things might never get any better. It'd be stupid to assume that they would. But while we're still breathing, there's hope. Puh. That's pretty cheesy, isn't it? Ha. Anyway, I'm sorry about that. About your dad, I mean. Even if you didn't get on with him, I bet it must be hard losing someone that close to you. Yeah, I guess. It all happened so fast, I'm still trying to come to terms with it. I wouldn't worry too much. There's no wrong way to feel. I guess I'm almost privileged. No one I care about has been around in a long while. I wonder if there's still anyone else out there. I wonder if they're stuck out here like this. I wonder if we'll ever know. If the car's clock is right, it's near 1 in the morning now. The radio is dead as it ever was, but it somehow feels even emptier, more sinister. Like all the shadows behind us are teaming up into a hungering mass just waiting to swallow us whole. My eyes are getting heavier. We can't stop now, though. We've still got so much farther to go. Even if we... Hey, Lurkle. I forgot her name, Lurkle. There's something I need to tell you. She puts her hand on her stomach again. Latent instinct tell me not to take my eyes off the road, but I do anyways look at her. She looks real bad. Worse than I've ever seen yet. A couple times she opens and shuts her mouth. Why do I have such a bad feeling about this? I should have said something before. I wanted to, but I was scared. I'm still scared. Damn it. God damn it. I should have known it. I've heard so much unreliable crap about these symptoms, but I guess they weren't so full of shit after all. Hey, stop. It's okay. But I just keep calm, alright? We don't even really know how all this works, so maybe there's a way. Does it hurt? Not as much as I'd expected to. I mostly feel cold and hungry. I'm not even sure that has anything to do with being bitten. If it wasn't for this, I might think I just imagined it. I wish I was dreaming right now. I wish this wasn't reality. Fuck it all. I thought I was keeping it together. Don't do this to me, kid. I swallow, but it doesn't make my throat any less dry. The corners of my eyes are burning. Careful there. Remember that thing about wishes. Monkey's paw, right? I guess sitting in a car beats having customers or my manager yell at me. Silver lining. Psh, retail. Almost as bad as zombies. Worse, probably. I try, but I can't muster up the will to laugh. Anyway, you should sleep if you want to. We'll probably be on this road a while. Yeah, you're right. Will you wake me up if anything happens? Of course. And hey, gotta be somewhere better down the road, right? Better than back there, at any rate. Yeah, maybe there'll even be a station that plays both Alanis and ABBA. Alanis, whatever. If there ever was a station like that out there, I'd love to hear it. Hell, I'd love to shake the hand of whoever was running it. This life's too short to just not do whatever the hell you want. But I guess it ain't the time to be whatever. I don't know how much longer this gonna let us. Well, Ain't much else to do now but go until we can't anymore. The road is long and our course is true. Nowhere to run but forward. Oh, that was a nice story. Like how it was just kind of casually about zombies. That was just kind of cool. Anyways. Oh my god. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I will see you all latest.